What's going on, y'all, and welcome on in. Today I want to cover all the new stuff that we're about to get hit with in 2 days or less, depending on when you're watching this video. I want to cover what we have to look forward to with this Awakening update, get you guys prepared, as well as kind of ask you guys, my YouTube audience, how you feel about the current state of the game. Because I might be titling this video, the thumbnail might be something a little spicy, like this is the best time to come play, start, or return to the game. Now I know you guys watching might have your own gripes. I know on both Reddit and Stove, also the Korean player base, if you watch my interview with the Korean player, that a lot of people have their own differences with the game. Some people hate it, some people just feel like there's certain areas that really need to be improved upon. But I want to tell you guys, regardless, hopefully some of you tuning in are new viewers, new watchers, new people interested in Epic 7. I want to tell y'all that it is a great time, but I'll go over the pros and cons, and then we'll wrap up and talk about what we have to look forward to this week and why this Awaken update is going to be so awesome. Okay, so stay tuned. Don't get mad at me just yet, guys. If you have your own gripes with the game, I'm not going to just defend it needlessly. I'll go over both what's great and what's bad in the year 2022. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get on with the video. So why is it the best time to start playing Epic 7? Well, the first thing and the main thing is we're going to get hit with the majority of the Awaken update, which I'll cover more in detail in just a little bit. But let's talk about real fast what we might see, just the bare bones of it. The Mystic Rotation, we're going to continue on after Mediator Kowarik. You have your 3 summons here. There's going to be the next set all the way leading up to the new unit Vivian. And until then, guys, I believe until July, no new Moonlight 5 stars until we go through all these rotations. It's sort of as a catch-up mechanic for people that missed out on some of these old ML5s. You'll have one more chance, along with the custom Mystic Summon in case one of them is not included. And keep in mind, guys, this custom Mystic Summon, if it goes by what they stated in the video, the Awaken Update video, Conquer Lilius should be available if we read it literally. Now, they might change things. I might say that wasn't really intended, but right now, I think you could read into it and say Conquer Lilius is the cutoff, which means like Lionheart Sirmia and Pirate Captain Flan, those will be the, those won't be available because they weren't 6 months prior. But I'll make this own separate video. And one other thing, guys, make sure you watch and stay tuned for when I release this video, because there is some things that I do think you need to be aware of. Like, I do believe some newer players or free-to-play players might want to skip out on this, because it's just Mystic Summons can be very hard to come by, and there's some things you need to watch out for. Now, after that, we're going to get equipment crafting mileage. I've saved up so many of the Banshee materials, guys. I want to get this kickback. This is going to be huge moving forward. All those hunts will just feel a little bit better because you'll be able to get some extra goodies for your hard spent energy. You're going to get some enhanced quality of life features like those substat. You can see exactly what leveled up when you level up. Great for new players, along with the auto equip feature, which I believe they kind of highlighted the features of it. Going to be a little bit more basic than Fribbles, for example, if you don't know what that is. And it's an external program that will help you gear up your units. But a lot of people don't want to deal with an external program. You don't feel like you need the need for all that fancy stuff. This is going to be great for newer players or more casual players. Just get some stuff auto equipped and into battle ASAP. After that, guys, the adventure episode 3 and 4 difficulty decrease, this is going to be awesome, because I know there's a few stages like the Mortellix, maybe the Bellion phase, that are just very difficult if you're newer. I've been putting it off because I want to just breeze through this when this comes out, so I'll definitely catch up here. Going to be a great catch mechanic. Urgent mission revamp, this is huge. Well, this is nice because urgent missions are just a pain in the butt, but I do wish they maybe change this overall. The unrecorded history AP points in a single pool. This is going to be super nice, guys, when you're farming those catalysts for all these brand new units you might be getting soon, because now you don't have to jump to stage. All the AP will be universal, and you can just spend them all in one shot. That's going to be awesome. The Force of Souls revamp, I think I mentioned at the start, this will be +1 total Mola alongside easier penguins and easier phantasm summonings. The 5th generation pets is more for endgame players. They're going to have more quality, higher quality pets. They'll give more bonuses as well as new skills, but it's going to be a little bit more of a grind. New players still just make sure you aim to get that hunt pet off the ground. Holo Trial revamp, new boss, Abyss challenge mode, good PvE stuff, but this is also maybe a little bit more for endgame players. But there is some nice new player stuff for the Holo Trial revamp, basically meaning the new players will only compete against each other so that their rewards are more suited or more fair, because you'll be fighting against players of equal rank. After that, guys, it's just they're showing the hero banners for Tama, which I mentioned. Make sure you try and get her. If not in your group banner, she'll have a banner coming in 2 days. Now, I want to cover just some few things that we might have missed that isn't featured in that E7 leaks. Hopefully this is still coming with the update. I believe it will be, but it's separate, like a special event. There's two things, right? Overall, you get over 100 Molagora, but right here, guys, we have an event for hunt focus heroes. So another reason to start playing. Not only did they add last year the free Moonlight 5-star, which my recommendation is still Spectre Tenebria. You can get Arbiter Vildred, whoever else you want, but I think Spectre Tenebria by far is the best, at least definitely right now in 2022. But you're going to be able to get Sirmia, Sigret, or Vivian. My choice will be Sigret if you don't have her, but a lot of people probably picked her up from the selective summon you get at the start of the game, in which case both of these units are great. It just depends on what you want. No one should ever really be farming Golem right now. It's still, even after the buffs, not a priority. But Sirmia herself is amazing for more difficult content, like trials, like this latest Advent we got, guys. Check out my guide on it. But she is super good there. Vivian is really, really great for Banshee. She's one of the best Banshee setup units for the 3-turn attack up, as well as helping clear the wave with her AoE. But Sigret is number one. These other two, just determine which ones you need. A lot of y'all, I think, will be going for Banshee because we've kind of been focusing a lot of content on that. Other than that, though, guys, let's go ahead and talk a little more broadly here. There are a lot of great reasons to play, okay? I don't think there's any competition in the game, right, or in terms of what gacha games, mobile games bring to the table overall. Epic 7 is very free to play friendly. After this year, the third year into the game with this new Awaken update, there's going to be so much quality of life that is aimed at newer players to make your life easier, to make things more accessible, to help free to play, and all the rewards, all the free units, all these events are going to just be so good. Returning players as well, it's your chance to maybe, if you've been hoarding mystics, or at least try and grind, get back into a guild, start getting some mystics here and there from Guild Wars, finish up those Abyss. You can maybe get some of those really, really powerful Moonlight 5-stars. The reason, though, I do think people are having issues, let's go and talk a little bit about the negatives, since we've all been talking about the positives. The group banner and the Mystic group banner, guys, I think could have been a lot better overall. A lot of y'all sent me feedback on how your summons went. I wish the out of artifact banners on the group Covenant summon were not there. I do wish they made the rates a little bit higher. It's still just 1%, so it's the same as a normal banner, but you divide it by 3 heroes since you have to choose 3 onto one banner. I think that's rough, and I think they could have been a little bit more generous, since that does seem like the intended goal was for a catch-up mechanic so players can get those heroes that they missed out on, especially limited ones as well. But other than that, yeah, I just think they could have been generous with both the Mystic Summon banner as well as the Covenant group banner. Other cons in the game, I mentioned right now, it's great because of all the new player focus they bring to the table, but the endgame players is where I think a lot of the negative feedback comes from. Let's start with a few things. The Korean player base is really upset with the lack of PvP balance, specifically no nerfs. I feel the same, guys. I do think the game could have been better with nerfs, but I have to just say that Smilegate made their decision. They want to avoid that for various reasons. Some of y'all watching may not want nerfs. You may not want your favorite heroes that you invested in to get nerfed, maybe even without compensation. Whatever the reason they decided, guys, it is what it is, so there will be no nerfs. But I do think they're trying to do better, with the exception of Hua Young, to make the game. They're going to try to balance it through Frenzy, through double pre-bans, through bringing out just more balanced units, or maybe more checks for the OP units like Hua, Rimu, Para, you know what I mentioned. Other than that, though, the lack of PvE content, we're going to get some new Abyss challenge floors, new Holo Trial bosses, but I do think we would like a new, some kind of big PvE feature. Keep bringing back the Guild War Inheritance, give PvE players more and more stuff, new bosses, new co-op features, whatever it might be. I think that would also help alleviate some of the frustration with endgame players getting burnt out. But the new player experience, the returning player experience, is overall what I wanted to mention. And with this Awaken update, I think it is so dang good, guys. You're going to get so many free goodies, so many free heroes, so many chances at some of the overpowered heroes that you really want to start playing right now. So if you're on the fence, start downloading, start preparing, and I'll bring some content covering all the Awaken stuff that we're going to see here in just a few days, okay? So don't forget, guys, let me know all your feedback, especially stuff you think that can make the game better. For example, I think the game really needs 4-star reduction of Molagora. Either cut it in half or completely remove it and use Stigma like the 3 stars have. I think that is one of the biggest things we could use, because I've been wanting to build up all these 4 stars that they keep buffing or introducing, and the fact that they cost so much Molagora is an issue. But hey, we're gonna get 100 free Mola in 2 days, guys. So get ready. Leave me your feedback. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy the content that's coming this week. Peace out, everybody.